Ren Hojo, the author who sent Hisoka to find the photographs, takes a closer look at the album. One photo catches his eye and he decides to investigate further. He goes to the inn with the camera obscura and Rui, his assistant. Yeah, it's not okay, so yeah, extra film and stuff is only for other stuff. Ren Hojo, a writer, is haunted by a recurring dream in which he kills a young girl during a ritual. He receives an album of postmortem photographs located on his request by Hisoka. Upon viewing one of these photos, Ren recognizes the very scene from his dreams. Eager to delve further into this puzzling mystery, Ren heads to the abandoned inn in person this time, bringing along his assistant Rui Kagamiya.
Will you die with me?
Huh? She's beautiful, but she looks sad too.
Yeah.
Isn't she the type of woman that you get nervous around?
Yeah. There may be more of this stuff out there.
Shall I call Hisoka?
No, let's go there ourselves. It'll be quicker that way.
At this hour?
It won't take long.
So then, shouldn't you take the camera obscura? You haven't used it yet. This could be your chance. People say there's something off about that place.
Okay.
Measure. Displays current health of locked-on enemy. Good. Okay. Memorial portraiture. The act of photographing dead bodies was a practice in Western countries in the 19th century, a time when photography was still a rare and expensive luxury. The bodies of recently deceased family members and loved ones were photographed in lifelike poses as a solemn keepsake of remembrance. While researching the phenomenon, I discovered that a similar custom made its way into Japan as well. Known as postmortem photographs, a small number of these photos still remain. I have been fortunate enough to obtain one such photograph, which I found to contain certain beauty lacking in its Western counterparts. When photography first arrived in Japan, it was accompanied by a prevalent superstition that photographs could steal a person's soul. Whether anyone truly believed this or not, it surely gave postmortem photography a special significance in Japan. If photos were taken with this belief in mind, then postmortem photographs would not simply have been taken as keepsakes or for mourning purposes. Rather, the practice may have carried a certain deeper spiritual significance. Okay. To Ren Hojo, the camera you left me to look at is a device known as a camera obscura. Its purpose is to capture images of the supernatural, things invisible to the naked eye. These cameras are incredibly rare and in almost mythical status in the antiques market. A few have been known to exist, but this is the first I've ever seen with compound lenses. I don't mean to frighten you, but rumor holds... Sorry, my throat is gumming up. I just ate. I don't mean to frighten you, but rumor holds that to own a camera obscura is to invite misfortune. They say everyone who's ever owned one has either died, lost their mind, or gone missing. The cameras themselves have outlived many owners. While some aficionados do seek them out, stories of previous owners meeting such misfortune has had an impact on their value as antiques. My camera obscura was left to a local family after its previous owner passed away. They graciously gave it to me. I believe yours is still usable, but please do exercise caution in doing so. Sincerely, Hisoka Kurosawa. P.S. The cover on your camera obscura has broken, but it seems to have originally had a box shape. I doubt you'd sell it to me, but I would like to borrow it for a while if you don't mind. I'm happy to compensate. Please think it over. Alright. Found item report. Client ran Hojo. Report Yuri Kozukata. Verified by Isoka Kurosawa. Details of request. Find items pertaining to postmortem photography on Mount Hikami. Obtain them if possible. Perform shadow reading using postmortem photographs found on Mount Hikami as a token. Locate album of postmortem photographs in Ichiru Manor. Took custody of the object. The Maiden Slayer. Mount Hikami has long been steeped in legends revolving around suicide and ghosts. Revered as a sacred place since time immemorial, it is once the worshipping ground and home to many shrine maidens. Once there was a man who fell in love with a maiden and came to the mountain in order to court her. However, she remained loyal to her duties and refused his advances. Enraged, the man killed her and threw her into the river. Several days later, he returned with a torch and blade, and proceeded to brutally murder all the shrine maidens on the mountain, tossing them into the river as he went. The waters of the mountain flowed red with blood, carrying the slaughtered corpses of the maidens all the way to the pool of purification. It is said that the eyes of each of the shrine maidens had been gouged out. Just before killing the shrine maidens and tossing them into the river, the man's eyes met with those of his victim. Something in her eyes led him to murder the others, or so the legend goes. With all the maidens dead, he killed himself by cutting his own throat. The ghosts of the shrine maidens, still drenched in those bloodied waters, have appeared on the mountain ever since. It is said that those who meet their eyes are led to their deaths. They follow the women into the water and drown themselves. Though only a legend, the story is believed to be based on an actual incident. Local records show that the bodies of several shrine maidens were discovered long ago, and all rituals and rites ceased to be performed on that day on. Mr. Hojo can't clean up after himself. For someone who's lived alone for so long, he's incapable of housework. He can't cook and he's bad at tidying up. I'm more like his caretaker than his assistant. He loses things all the time, and whenever he doesn't have a book he needs, he blows up. He usually ends up asking Miss Kurosawa for help. One time I was trying to sort all his books, and there was one I couldn't find anywhere. It's like it just disappeared. Miss Kurosawa found it with her shadow reading. She went to his room on her own, and then came back a little while later with the missing book. She just smiled and said something about making the invisible visible. What is the shadow reading business anyway? That reminds me of that one time. I was heading up and I came across something I'd never seen before. It was like Miss Kurosawa said, the invisible become visible. It was kept inside an old box. I don't even know what it was. I put it aside to sort it out later, but when I went to take a proper look, it had vanished. It must have gone invisible again.
It's almost sunset. We should hurry.
Yeah, let's go.
Anything else in the room? Oh, he has different lenses. Okay. I don't see anything else in here. Same upgrades and everything. me see what the different lenses do. It's not even showing me them. Wait. These are different things. Distance, short time, upward potential. Slows the enemy down while taking photos using the 4 continuous photos feature. So he takes 4 shots one after the other. Keep in mind, I have played through this chapter before. I remember that much. But I don't remember a lot of the mechanics for this character.
There's a local superstition warning people not to go up Mount Hikami after dusk. If you climb the mountain in the twilight hours, it'll show you a different form. Its true form. Only those who wish to die come here at that time. I think that's the inn where the album was found. This must be Ichiru Manor. So, do you think you'll be able to use the camera obscura? I think you should try it out first, just to be sure.
Okay. Tip camera obscura lets you take multiple photos at once. Use the multi-shot R to take 4 photos at once, dealing more damage to the ghosts that you photograph. Taking multiple photos at once can also help get fatal frame shots. After a multi-shot, the camera obscura will take longer than usual to reload the film. Keep in mind that multi-shots quickly use up a lot of film. Also, standard camera obscura lenses do not work with Ren's camera obscura. Feel free to take more photos if you wish.
Is the camera working?
Well, you look like you, so yeah.
Is that a good thing?
We should go.
I remember the game basically forces you to go this way, so...
I hear the older part of this inn, the part that's further back inside, it was part of some temple or shrine. After it became an inn, the proprietor's family lived here. There was a massive landslide that hit Mount Hikami. Maybe they were all buried under the rubble. Hey, it looks like the album you asked for was found in the old building.
Yeah, sure it looks that way.
Obscura has the power to photograph the invisible. One of the same has the power of Hisoke used for shadow reading. Missing ghost photographs in this game is not that big of a deal now that I think about it, considering how there's a chapter select type thing, making it a little bit easier to avoid, since you don't have to go through the entire damn game again in order to get a new photo. When I think of it that way, it's not that huge of a deal, I guess. I don't think I can go upstairs, but, you know.
I don't think this is the way to the place Hisoka mentioned.
Yeah. As I thought.
It should be around here.
Just making sure it wasn't just a ghost. Oh. It was actually trying to attack me. Okay. Well, just curious.
This must be the room where Hisoka found that album.
Yeah, it seems so.
How long has it been since I lost everything? The mountain swallowed up half my inn. All I have left is that old album of Postmortem photographs, the one left by my father. I don't even know whose these photos are of, but that is the last vestige of the family I have. How long have I spent here, wallowing in the darkness? It doesn't matter. I'll burn it all, and then there'll only be me. I think I'll end up in the observation room on the roof. The sunset is lovely up there. finally got that. I was waiting until the game was going to let me move first, actually. Then I noticed that it had the camera obscure button down there. So I almost missed that one. You know, it's totally weird playing this in complete darkness, and anytime the game goes back to the map on my on my controller, it's like considerably brighter than the actual screen, so it's like a bunch of light just flashes right in my face. I have a feeling I know. Yeah, as I thought. It's gonna take me up those stairs probably. That's how I can see that. Okay, I was wondering about that for a second. That worked. Thanks, Rui. Rui just created an extra target for me. Nice. What a good girl. Don't, no! Curse you.
According to the stories, after the landslide, the owner of the inn moved to the 3rd floor. They say he burned himself to death there, or that he threw himself into the lake.
A common enough story.
Tell me about it. Since then, they say that if you look up at the 3rd floor veranda, you'll see someone looking back down.
Really?
I'm sorry.
Oh, that. Okay, that's what's doing. Okay. I missed the ghost. I was trying to get this thing. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So up over here. So I'm direction. Ah. Ah. That one film that I couldn't grab earlier. Even before the landslide, there was always strange going-ons around here. Some years ago, 2 girls went missing on a college field trip. The police were stumped. A few days later, one of the girls turned up again, seemingly out of her mind. There are a lot of theories, but most people believe they're simply spirited away. The girl came back each year to look for her friend, like some sort of pilgrimage. Countless people have gone missing here over the years. We're all used to it by now. My father was spirited away too, as was the folklorist Kenji Watari. Kenji Watari. Keiji. Okay. Keiji Watari. Okay. Next time it'll be my turn, I bet. I'll vanish with the rest of them. I doubt anyone will think to come looking for me. The fact that that thing refers to items and... because it's referring to that item. So, yeah, it wants me to grab those. Oh. Like I said, missing ghosts isn't that big of a deal because I can just replay the chapter again. It's more annoying to just try to get them. That's probably why they're why some of the ghosts in this game are a lot more trickier to catch on film. Because you can just easily reload the chapter very quickly. Taking photos identical to the second photograph taken in the camera secure can break the seals on blocking access. To manually load up the thing? It sounds like a lot of extra lazy work. Oh, okay, that's why. I wasn't looking at it right. Whoops, I did not mean to push that button. I'm already locked on. Oh, I wasn't locked on anymore. Rudy, calm down, please. focusing down on there. Jeez, that's kind of annoying. Oh, well, he's dead now. He was all... Whatever. I was about to say, he's dead now. He was already dead. Okay.